Hey everybody, the hottest chef here. Check it out. I'm doing a pod review from mild to very, very wild. Alright, we're going to start out here. We have a banana pepper. It's spicy, but not too bad. This is good with some Italian sausage and a little bit of bone stock or beef stock. Let it reduce, and it's pretty good. Put some butter in there, tighten it up. It's not too bad. Here you have another banana pepper. This one ripened a little bit too long, so I bet you it's going to be nice and spicy. It'll burn you for a couple seconds, but no big deal. Just more of a tongue heat for a minute. Flavor is really good though. Right here, we have a Serrano. These are fantastic in like omelets or breakfast food. They're kind of hot, but probably about a 3 on a scale of 1 to 10. I think these bananas will be about a 1 or a 2, about as mild as you're gonna get. Now here we have a jalapeno. Everybody knows what a jalapeno pepper is. I grew this out in my garden. It's dark green and red, but if you see these wrinkles, that means this thing's ready to be eaten, and it's about as spicy as it can get, because it can't grow anymore, and this thing's turned from green to red, starting to turn back to green again. So that means it's probably about as hot as a jalapeno can get. So I'll give it about a 5 on the heat scale. Flavor, 10. These things are delicious. Alright. Right here we have a super cayenne. It's a hybrid cayenne. They made it so that it's bigger, get more bang for your buck. You know, even though seeds are $1 for a pack of like 1,000. It's a bigger pepper. It's fairly hot. It's about a 6 on the heat scale. Comes at you very aggressively. You know, people dry this up and put it on their pizza. Spaghetti sauce. Pretty much everybody knows what a cayenne is. I like them. I sprinkle them on just about everything. Just about every day. There's cayenne in my life. It's good for you. Now here, we have a Thai pepper. These suckers are great. You know what I like to do with these? I like to take them, throw them in a hot skillet, and char the shit out of them on both sides so that they're nice and crunchy. They leave just a wonderful taste in your mouth. But no matter how long you cook them, they still burn you. They are about a 7 on the heat scale of 1 to 10. And, damn horsefly. They're just yummy. They're very fierce. The heat is immediate. Lasts for a little while. You won't sweat or anything, but definitely want to sip some water after that one. They're very good. Flavor is 10 out of 10. It's very good. Now, we have the habanero. See those wrinkles on it right there? Get out here in the sunlight. There's wrinkles on this thing. If you can see it, that means it's ready to be eaten too. It's supposed to be a little more orange, but I don't think it's going to get that way because it's fully grown. As you can see the stretch marks on it. Now the habanero is easily a 10 out of 10. This is the hottest regular pepper on the market you're going to get. Now, they don't sell anything hotter than this at the stores. Find these at Kroger's, Walmart, anywhere you go, they sell them like crazy. Now for me, I don't like them. They're hot. They're hot enough to get the job done, but they just ruin my food with the flavor. It's a perfumey, just really ridiculous odor. The flavor is just really hot, and I just can't make sense out of it. People love them. Put them in mango or fruit. I've known people to put them on their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with apricot preserves. Don't ask me why. It's perfumey. I can't deal with habaneros. Not my favorite. I probably won't even eat this one, but somebody will. I'll make them something with it. Alright, now we move on to the super hots. These you will not find in the market. You have to go online to order the seeds. This yellow boy right here is called the Fatale. I believe also the nickname for it is the Devil's Tongue Pepper. On a scale of 1 to 10, This, of course, is an 11 because now we're moving up to the 10 to 20 heat scale of the super hots. This is probably close to a ghost pepper, but a little less pungent. Just as hot though. You're not gonna cry about it. It only lasts for maybe about 3 or 4 minutes at the most. It's pretty damn hot, yes, but it's yummy. I like these a lot. Devil's tongue. Now here we have a Jolokia. I don't know if it's the boot or the Naga Jolokia because the skin on this thing is very smooth. It's not bumpy, it's smooth, and other than that, it's pretty much like a ghost pepper, but I don't think it is. It's not as pungent, and like I said, the skin's real smooth, and it's kind of, if you can hear that, kind of thumpier. I'm going to put this at a 15 out of 10 to 15 for the heat scale. Of 10 to 20, it's a 15. I don't know what the hell I said there. Alright, now here's a ghost pepper. It's bumpy and crinkly, and it's softer. This is my favorite pepper on the planet. I love the flavor of these. I think about them all winter long. And I just can't wait to burn the shit out of my mouth thinking about these ghost peppers. The flavor is just something I can't describe. It's perfumey a little bit, but it's pungent and robust. I don't know. It's kind of skunky and funky. You'll cough and sneeze when you're cutting it. And when I wash off my knife, I like walking over to where the other cooks are and spraying it down, and they just start choking. They don't know what the hell's going on. It's hilarious to me. Nobody can eat this stuff but me. There's one guy at work, we eat them raw just to show everybody how ridiculously hot they are. Our eyes start bleeding, our ears start smoking, and I don't mind because it's a ghost. It's good stuff. I might eat one of these raw for you guys one day, but only if the FBI requests it from me. Now, look at this son of a bitch. This is the scorpion. The Moruga scorpion. Look at the size of this thing. Boom. It's got a tail like a scorpion. This thing's so big that the tail's straightened out. Look at that. How it's dipped in there. Now this is a 19 out of 20 for heat. It's just all placenta, all fire. It's just blazing hot. You can put this in salsa. I like putting it in marinades and spaghetti sauce and any kind of sauce like that because it's perfect. It goes really good with tomatoes. I would not recommend eating one of these raw. People do it, but it's painful. I have done it. Eaten a small one, and it's ridiculously hot. Now, here we have the Primo 7 pot. Look at that thing. Look at the little tail on that. That's not quite as big as this Moruga, but these things are potent. 20 out of 20. Now, that's the hottest I got. There are hotter out there, like the Carolina Reaper, which I have growing in the backyard, but it's so slow. It's like September 10th, and it's just now starting to drop some pods off of it. So we'll see how that turns out. But right now, the Primo 7 pot is the hottest I've got. This is 2 years old. I grew it in a hydroponic system. First year, it didn't do anything because it was too cold in my basement. So I brought it outside this year, and bam! Got tons of fruit off of it. Here's another one. It's a little bit bigger. Bumpy. Hollow. Pretty much all placenta. These things are fire. There's a comparison. Those are definitely a 20 out of 20. Now I took one of these, a smaller one. It was probably about a quarter this size, and I took it to the local Mexican store, or the Mexican restaurant here in Holly called Vallarta's. There's a guy there named Raul. I've given him ghost peppers and chili peppers before. They make salsa out of it. It's fantastic. Well, this guy can eat the biggest scoops out of all of it, and he's a champion. Well, they made some salsa for somebody who wanted it hot, and it was too hot for them. So they challenged Raul to eat the rest of it for $20. He did. The owner of the store told me about this, and Raul said that he threw up. And then I caught the owner outside and we were talking. He said, yeah, Raul was sweating, and the sweat coming out of his body was, out of his head, was like white, looked like concrete, which to me, he was probably freaking out and turned white. And he had to drink milk, and he threw up, and he had to go home because of the because of the Primo 7 pot. And like I said, it was a quarter this size. I ate one the same size as he did, and it flared my pancreatitis back up, something fierce, and it ruined my night as well. But Raul had to go home, and they were short a waiter because of it. All for 20 bucks. Well worth it. Tax free. Alright, well there's my review. These are 20 out of 20. And I'm going to show you how to cook something with this. I don't know what yet. Something a little more complicated than just Primo burgers or salsa. I'll think about it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do sausage Medina or turkey Medina. I don't know, but it'll be something you can do at home if you can get the scorpion or the Primo or the ghost pepper. I wish I could send them to you because I got a ton of these things and nobody to share them with, because I'm the only one that I know besides Raul that'll eat this stuff, and I only see him every now and again. So, you know, check out my video. Maybe you can hit you up and I can send you some of these things. Other than that, alright, chili heads, it's nice talking to you. You know I love you, and enjoy the rest of your summer. I might go jump in that pool. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's a dead raccoon or something. Alright. Happy smoking, you guys.